Okay, so today we've got five listings to talk about. Five listings got listed yesterday. Keep in mind, every time we go live, we always talk about the listings that went live yesterday. So right now, as I'm doing this, I think it's 10:30 in the morning. Anything that got listed today is not on today's video. That will be on Monday's video. So Monday's video will have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a whole bunch of other listings. So I'm going to get into a screen share here. And the first thing that we always look at are the numbers, right? So if you remember yesterday, the average price per square foot on everything that was listed was $738. Today, it is $805. There's the number right there that I'm talking about. So the number is a little higher because the properties are a little smaller, right? More condos, more townhomes today. And we're going to see a lot of this going between now and the end of the year. And I'm going to go over these in a second. We typically see a lot more condos, a lot more townhomes, and some of the lower priced single family homes tend to hit the market in the fourth quarter. So you're going to see that price per square foot jump up a little bit. But the only reason why it's jumping up is because the real estate's smaller and they tend to sell for a little bit more than the other ones. So let's look at the five. Again, same story as yesterday. I think all of these were staged really well. I only looked at these for, just a couple seconds, nothing crazy. This one over on Roosevelt, if you guys don't know where Roosevelt is, it's probably close to Green. Yeah, there it is right there. So right in the heart of Carlsbad Village. Again, if you want the walkability of everything in Carlsbad Village, this is a amazing option. I love the kitchen on this one. Let's make these photos a little better. Very clean. Love the waterfall marble. There it is right there. Looks like these are brand new. Yeah, that's a great kitchen. Nice and open. Recessed lighting, good pendants. Love the floors. I can't tell right here if that looks like it's laminate. That might be wood. We'll look at the description and see what it says. Good porch right there. Little courtyard patio rather. Ooh, love the bathroom. Yeah, it's good tile. Good job on that. Good closet. There's another same tile out there. Okay, so we've got AC. If you can see right there, there's the AC right over there. So that's good. And come on, Carlsbad, we don't need AC. I'm telling you, right now it's great. Past couple weeks, you needed AC. We don't need it all year round, but it helps. So there are the units right here. You can tell that this is just a short walk right down this street directly to the beach. You do have to cross the train track. Train station is right there to get over there. So you may have to go all the way down to Grand to get down there. I don't know if there's a direct shot right here. No, I think you're blocked. I could be wrong. Walk it, find out. But great location for this property. If you love the village and you love the walkability of all the food, I think this is a no-brainer. 1,695, 1,552 square feet. Pretty much higher, a lot higher than the townhomes and condos we looked at yesterday. One less bedroom than most of them, but this looks to be it is a brand new build. And I think for 1,695 in downtown Carlsbad in the village, I think is a good value. So check this out. Falcon Drive. This is probably right by Carlsbad High School, an old Carlsbad. If you look at the map. Yep, yep. There it is right there. Carlsbad High School is right there. So this is a great area. A lot of these homes have really, really good views. I don't know what the view is on this one. Maybe we'll see. Those big windows tell me they're probably... Oh, look at that lot. I love big lots. Everything's very mature. Okay, so it's virtually staged. We've talked about that before, just so you can see what it's like. Good deck. Love the windows. Cool vaulted ceilings. Look at that range, that oven. That's awesome. Very retro. So original condition, which is great. I'm sure there's been some upgrades over the years. But the floor plans of these homes that were built back then, they're amazing floor plans. They're very simple floor plans. There's not a whole lot of fritz to it whatsoever. So they're very usable in today. So this one, to bring up to modern standards, there's going to be some work that needs to get done. Not the end of the world. But that lot, having that corner lot and that huge lot, that's amazing. So I don't know if the buyer for this at 2.9, that's probably not going to be a tear down, but I do think there is a very, 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 very good opportunity for cosmetic rehab on the inside to turn this into modern standards. I don't think it's going to be very significant, but the location and the lot, that's preem. That's an amazing lot. That's cool. That's exciting. Yeah, and I do agree. It's an amazing pride of ownership for When that home was built and the upgrades of it, you can definitely tell that they took great care of this. Okay, so this one's remodeled. Again, looks like this is might be staged. I wonder if this home was listed previously. It looks like I've been through this one. Maybe before it was remodeled. Love the floors. Love the staging. Very clean. Recessed lighting. If you've never lived in a home with recessed lighting and you have recessed lighting, it completely changes the home. It's an upgrade 100%. Whether you live in the home or whether you're selling it, it's totally worth it. The lighting completely changes the home. I would recommend it. Good cabinets. Very well. Oh, I love that sink. It's a great sink. Cool. Like it. Good fan. Everything's done. Again, wood floors look like they're carried all the way throughout. Washer and dryer, stackable in there. Ooh, that looks like, where's that sauna at? Oh, this must be part of the complex. That's kind of cool. That would be fun. Okay, so this townhome is, yep, back in the Costa. So definitely in the, yep, you've got look it just outside of La Costa Oaks. You've got La Costa Town Square down there. You've got the high school, which is, even though it's in Carlsbad, it might be technically Encinitas. I don't know what the address of the school is, but that's definitely San Miguel School District, so not Carlsbad, which is an amazing school district that gives you options for other high schools as well, like Torrey Pines. If you want to make the trek, you're definitely within that. Townhome 559, 773 square feet. I don't know what the cost per square foot is on this one. But it's probably good. It's hard to get beat. It's at 559,000 for a townhome or a condo in Carlsbad. It's really hard to get hurt at that price point. Like that, yeah, that's going to be a safe investment long term. So I think that's good. Okay, we've got 7523 Quinta. Probably not even saying that right. I never say this stuff right. Love the stone on the front of it. Oh, this inside was great. What a great job. Love the windows. Yeah, they did a great job with this. Do you see what a difference white paint makes to a home? Selling in two real estate markets, growing up in Phoenix, Arizona. Not as much orange peel over there, and I can't tell if this is smooth drywall or not. It looks like it is, but that's the great thing about white paint is it hides all that stuff. So, and it's not just like normal white. Like there are specific Benjamin Moore and whites that are, yeah, they did a great job. Love the floors. You can say they actually took their time with the floors. They separated the walking areas. Nobody, I don't know if you guys can see this in the video. Not very many people take the time to spend the extra money to do this. So you can see the floors are kind of separated by this. Like this is clearly the landing for the stairs, and then you've got a formal room, and then a formal dining, then a formal sitting. This costs money to do it. It's more money to do that. When people put that in there, it makes a difference. It makes the home live totally different. Kitchen's great. I think they nailed this one across the board. So let's see what the details are. Right off La Costa. Yeah, so this is on the north side of La Costa Avenue. So I think this is still in Carlsbad, Carlsbad School District. I don't think that you are over in San Marcos yet. I think that's the other side of that. Let's see if they put it in here. They normally don't anymore. Open house, property history, community reports. No HOA. Look at that. That's great. This one's going for 2175 at 2543 square feet. I actually think that's a really good price. I think that's probably pretty close. The condition's great, front's great, it's mature. This is a great listing. If you're looking in that area, that would be on my list. Okay, so here I was just educated on this not too long ago with somebody at Carlsbad Home Tour who had bought one of these manufactured homes, and they're on pad leases, so you got to pay the lease on that, and then you own the actual structure. But he talked about how long he owned it and then when he sold it and how he made money on this. So this is on the backside, I think, by the golf course. Yep, it is. So 675. I don't know what the lease is on these or how this one works. 55, 1683 office. My gut would tell me that maybe this one you may own the lot because at that price point, HOA fees 485. This one I'm not familiar with. I can find out and put comments after the part. Normally they will put in here what the pad lease is. Yeah, we have to look that up. We can find out what that is. Let me change this and see if we can get back to that. Yeah, if you guys have never looked at any of these in the, especially along the coast, there's some. I mean, for the pricing that you can get to live that close to the water, and for a very lock and leave type of, this is 55 plus, so not everybody can go in there. This is an amazing. I think it's an amazing value. It's at least something that I would consider. I would look into and then see if it's a fit for what you're looking for. It is 55 plus. It's 1,637 square feet. Looks like it's very easy to manage. Floor plan looks very simple. I'll put that link in there. So this one's got listed yesterday. Yeah, great deal, right? Not really our sweet spot in regards to real estate. I think they're a lot more popular than they've been in the past, and I think a lot more. I think a lot more people are considering these as options because of the amount of money you're able to save, and then stack away in a fund that builds other value as you're doing that. So manufactured housing, especially, there's a couple of them in Carlsbad. There's two along the coast highway between Palomar and Poinsettia. There's two really popular ones over there. There's one on the south side of Poinsettia that's not on the water. It's behind Hanover, really popular back there. Those would be options that I would consider. Okay, so that's today's episode. 5 new listings. Hopefully we helped clear up the commission part. We cleared up, like, pricing is such an art. Like when I talk about comps early, it's such an art. It's not about like what's my home worth and let's see what happens. It is a process and how you position the listing when you list that for sale. It's definitely an art. It's definitely a science. And if you do it right, you can break a record in record time, almost any time during the year. So I hope today's thing was valuable. If you have any questions, I'll put all the links to everything in below. If you want to ask a question, just go to steveolsongroup.com/ask. If you want our email that comes out every single Thursday at 2 p.m. for free, just go to thecarlsbadreport.com. We send all of these summaries and the market report to you in one simple digest email. You can look at everything there. It's free. It's read by a ton of people. I think you're really going to love it. And I'll see you guys live on Monday. Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Carlsbad Report. If you have not already, there is a link in the description below to go to a page that looks just like this. We send one email out every single Thursday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and it is everything that you need to know to stay in front of the Carlsbad real estate market. It's totally free. It's one email a month. There's no obligation. You don't even need to use us as your real estate team. I just want to make sure you're informed of everything that's going on, and you can unsubscribe anytime. So click the link below, register for the email. It's Thursdays at 2 o'clock. It's read by thousands. I know you're going to love it. And we'll see you on the next one. In the meantime, check out related video above or consider subscribing to the channel. All right. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you tomorrow on the next one.